Alright guys, we're making a Dutch oven chicken pot pie while you're camping. Sounds complicated. I think it's going to be pretty easy.
I think it's going to be really easy.
Okay, you want to start your...
yeah, I'm going to start mine.
You need 2 saute pans. One for the meat and vegetables, the other one for the sauce. What do you start with?
I'm going to start with some boneless, skinless chicken that has been chopped up into some small chunks.
1 pound.
1 pound.
Cubed, boneless chicken breast.
Alright, I'm just going to spread that around in my saucepan.
Okay.
Then I'm going to add celery.
That's 1/3 cup of celery. It's a full cup of carrots.
Chopped carrots. Nice. You want these all consistency in the same size too. You'll notice that these are all the same size. That's pretty much what you want right there. And then
1 cup of frozen peas. All right. Now what you're going to do is you're going to add some water to help boil and steam all these vegetables and this chicken.
Now in order to steam this, we're going to have to put a lid on it.
Yep. Which I wish you would do.
I wish you would
just keep talking and
talking.
You put a lid on it, Pat.
Irritate me.
Okay. Here I'm making the sauce. All right. I'm making a sauce over here. Starts with 1/3 cup of butter.
You bug me.
Quiet. I'm doing the sauce here. 1/3 cup of butter. And then you put about 1/3 cup of white onions. Okay. And you're going to saute that, right, until it's transparent. Okay, that shouldn't take long. We're in a medium heat right now, so you can already hear the butter sizzling the white onions. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Okay, that's good. Nice. A little bit of pepper. Ooh. Okay. Oh, you see that already sizzling? Then what you're going to add is celery seed. About 1/4 of a tablespoon of celery seed. Alright, mix that up a little bit. Nice, that's good.
Now, what Mike is getting blinded with over here
I just got
is our cylinder for the coals. What we have in here is we have all of our coals, and we're cheating. Normally you would put newspaper under your cylinder and light your coals, but here we're actually just going to light it right on top of the grill and burn Mike's face.
Get out
because
of here.
anytime that we can burn Mike's face, it's a good day for us.
It's not funny. I'm in the middle of my sauce.
There you go. Finish your sauce.
Okay. All right, now we got flour. We got all-purpose flour, about 1/3 cup. Slowly stir this in, okay? Because this is kind of like your roux for your pot pie. Oh, nice. All right. See that? It's nicely done, guys. It's gonna take a little while. You want to take your time when you're stirring in flour. You want to make sure that it all mixes in well. Okay, there you go. Okay, now it's almost done here, guys. But not yet. We're going to add in 2/3 of a cup of milk. Okay. Slowly, don't put it all in yet. There you go. And we're not done. We still have a little bit more. Mix that in nice. And then chicken broth. 1 3/4 cups of chicken broth. Slowly stir that in. This is just a little bit. We get more. Stir that in. And then once you have all this in, you're going to put it on a medium to low flame. And you're going to let that cook and thicken up a little bit. Alright, nice. Takes a little while. You don't want to add all this in too fast. You want to make sure that everything mixes up together. Alright, so now you have all your chicken broth in there. You have 2/3 cups of milk. You have your celery seed, your salt, your pepper, your flour, your onions, and your butter.
And what's great about this recipe is the smell of it. Can you smell that?
Yes.
That's me. That's my success.
Boo.
Laugh, people in the peanut section.
People.
Laugh.
There's 2 people. What do you mean people?
I know.
They're your only friends.
This recipe, recipe brings the people in. Look at our audience. Okay, look at our audience.
Didn't they make the chicken? That's That's how little amounts of fans we have at this place.
I know.
People stick around.
We
and
ran
love to give them
everybody
free
off.
bear,
That's
too.
all right. That's all right. Okay, so let's take a look at this chicken here real quick.
Ooh, nice. Look at that. That looks pretty
Look at
good.
that. Chicken's cooked all the way through. Starting to steam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You have to drain that after you're done. That's
Yes.
almost done.
It is. It's getting there.
Okay. All right, now this is going to take a little time to thicken up, but once it thickens up, the sauce will be done. I love it when you burn, because you can always smell pork.
Cut.
No, cut. Cut your
God, I
face.
just- Yeah, see, in his hand is not even hot.
Okay, now, folks, we have this steamed chicken, peas, carrots, onions, and we're going to take this and we're going to put it into our pie crust. It's a 9-inch. Okay, we'll get some of it in there. Not all of it, just some of it. Perfect.
Oh, the animals are gonna love you.
Who needs accuracy? Okay, take that. That's pretty good. That's good looking right there. And look how thick the sauce got. This looks tremendous, actually. Okay, let's turn this down a little bit. Okay. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to pour this sauce completely over. We're in the middle of a shoot, lady.
Cut.
Okay, the sauce is nice and thick. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the sauce and you're going to pour it right across the chicken, the peas. Oh, this does look good. Surprising. 'Cause I've never done this before. And I'm so alone, folks. Nobody loves me. Okay.
That's one thing you got right.
Hey, buddy, that was a good one. Okay, make sure you hold on. Hold your blubber. Okay. This looks good. You gonna finish the pie out? Yeah. I'm gonna get a fork.
All right. So what you want to do is you want to crease the pie crust together so it forms a pocket, just like that. And then we're going to vent it.
To make air holes to let it steam. Just the top here. And I'm gonna do a fancy little crust action going like this. Just because my mother taught me this when she used to burn apple pies when I was a kid. Serious. My mother was such a bad cook. I swear to God, one Thanksgiving she made chicken noodle soup, and the chicken was bad, so it smelled like poop all across the kitchen, and no one would say anything until my grandfather. Old people, they're just like, they don't care what they say. Like, this place smells like shit. And the whole family bursts out laughing. It's a true story.
Cut!
No cut. We'll just bleep that one. It makes the blooper reel. Okay. This whole recipe makes the blooper reel. Okay, look at that. This looks pretty good.
Okay,
Nobody's gonna eat it.
so now over on the Dutch oven side, we have our Dutch oven, 12-inch Dutch oven. I'm going to take a pie tin, I'm going to turn it upside down, I'm going to place it in. Then we're going to put the pie on top of the upside down pie tin, because what we want to do is we want to elevate it from the heat so it's not directly on the heat that's going to be sitting on the coals.
Well, I'm not really accurate with my left hand. Okay, nice.
Okay, that was nice. All right, so it's in there. Now we're going to go set the coals, and now we're going to find a nice place to go set the coals. As you can see, our coals are burning right over there.
Okay, we're gonna build the Dutch oven. Just a few at the bottom, because we don't want the bottom to get burned. Maybe about 8 coals.
Just spread these out a little bit. Keep them close enough together though, so they're going to keep the heat together.
One more.
Yeah, just a couple more. That's good. All right. Then we're going to put the Dutch oven on. I'm going to dump some on there. Now we have 8 coals on the bottom, so we're going to make sure that we have more coals on the top than we do have on the bottom, and that's going to help create the convection oven part of the Dutch oven.
That should do, right?
Yeah, I think that's going to be plenty. That's going to really heat it up, and what we're going to do is in about 15 minutes to 20 minutes, I'll come over and I'll check it. And if I see that it's cooking too fast, then I'll take a few coals off.
And this recipe in the Dutch oven takes about approximately 35 to 40 minutes. It should have a nice brown crust. The middle should be nice and warm and ready to eat probably. After it's finished cooking, you should let it sit for about 10 minutes before you serve it. So this recipe takes about 35 to 40 minutes in the Dutch oven. You should have a nice crispy top. The middle should be nice and warm. Let it sit for about 10 minutes and then you're ready to serve.
Yeah, and make sure that when you do cut into it that you go.
We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, pot pie, we think it's done. Let's check it out. What do you think?
I'm ready.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Perfect.
Just touch the crust right there.
What do you think?
Oh, I think
It's done.
it's done. We're ready to eat again.
It's done. You're done.
You're finished.
And we're done. Pot pie, another awesome recipe.
Excellent job.
You almost blew this one.
I know.
You did a good job.
I did. I actually almost did blow this
All
one.
right. Until tomorrow, it's our last recipe of the day. He's laughing at his own jokes. How lonely is that? Okay, that's the last one. Let's go
right.
serve this up.
Show him. I'm going to dig into it. Take a. That's
Do the little American pie thing.
We kind of work that out.